Konnichiwa, Lucky Cap des. Hey guys, it's Lucky Cap Gaming. And welcome back to Metroid. You may notice this is not English Metroid. This is actually the Famicom Online version of Metroid. And the reason I'm in this one is because I wanted to show you guys some of the differences they made in Norfair. So I have a save state ready and loaded. Well, it's loaded now. But, yeah, I just got a few power-ups. You'll notice the sounds are definitely different. But I wanted to find... Oh, yeah, here's the real one I was looking for. Right here, we have the polyps. And you can definitely see they're a bit more random. They fire in different directions, rather than just one arc. So yeah, it's really hard to get through these guys now. It's basically luck, whether or not you do. Whether it's better or worse, that's up to everyone's interpretation. But nonetheless, I think it's pretty cool. I believe there's another enemy around here that we have to encounter. So yeah, oh, it's the Squeeped. Okay, so I gotta find one of those guys. Let me try to remember where one good location to encounter those would be. Oh, of course, the high jump area. Because apparently those guys have different jump heights, and I'd like to confirm that for myself. Yeah, originally I was thinking about just giving this like a light mention during the playthrough, just like, oh yeah, these polyps, what they do is just spew stuff, or maybe like, oh, like they spew stuff in random directions, or the squeps, those, I'd get to those and be like, oh, okay, these are the squeps. They just have a different jump height in the Famicom version. But the fact that it's like both of them, I figured, okay, this is big enough to actually cover, like, physically. So I'm just gonna sprint through this hallway real quick so we can get to the real meat and potatoes. Oh, hey, here's one right here. So, do these guys... Yes, they do! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, that's cool. That is cool. I appreciate that. Man, so they have 3 different heights. It seems they go either a quarter up the screen, halfway up the screen, or all the way up the screen. That is awesome. Okay. And I think that's pretty much everything for now. There's gonna be some stuff that I can't show yet because, well, we're not there yet. But yeah, that looks like everything. Okay. I'll just go ahead and create... by the way, I'm not reading these menus. I just know them by instinct more than anything. So, yeah. I mean, I'm learning Japanese, but I'm nowhere near proficient in the language. Alright, let's load up this scenario. And down the elevator we go. So, let's see. We got quite a few enemies to cover. There will be some returning... There's at least one returning one in this area. So, I believe the most efficient route would be heading this way. Not yet. So, one of these holes... That's odd. Should be around this point. Yeah, it's definitely got to be in that room we just were in. So, let's inspect it a little further. Like, it's gotta be it. Oh, wait, maybe it's one where you gotta... Oh, yep, there it is. And this one, since there's no enemies, we unfortunately are forced to have the high jump for that one. I mean, no sweat, though. We're just doing this for missiles. So, no harm, no foul in using missiles to get them. Especially if the enemies are just going to give them back. Anyways, I should probably explain what on earth we just encountered. Those are... had them somewhere around here. Alright, this is... Alright, we're in Ridley's lair right now, by the way. So... yeah, okay, I think that's a Holtz. Yeah, that's a Holtz. And that bee-like enemy, that was Zebo. Yeah, if you time it right, you can, like, jump into them like this. But it's a little difficult. The timing isn't a cakewalk or anything. Yeah, just getting in, like, one of these areas, just, like, jump up and down a little bit. Oh, great way to grind. The only problem is that since these are such high-level enemies, like, look at how much damage they did to me with the Various suit on, so it's honestly not even that efficient to grind off of these ones. You're better off just going back to Brinstar. Ooh, another new enemy. That was, well, that was a Desagiga. I didn't even have to look at the paper, I just remembered that one, because there's an interesting fact about Desagiga. That is that it's the... well, its species was actually the first bounty hunter, besides Samus, in the Metroid series, apparently. This was like a... this was big news to me, I was surprised by this. But, apparently, there's a character in the Metroid comics called Big Time Brannigan, and he's a Desagiga. Or, yeah, he basically, like, looks like a Desagiga. It's not confirmed, but he's just like a sentient Desagiga. Oh my... oh, no! I'm looking at my health right now. Look! Oh, that's pretty low. We could use an E-Tank right about now, Chief. So yeah, Ridley's lair is definitely not holding back any punches. Well, actually, to be fair, in the game, in the manual, I'm pretty sure it's just called the second boss lair. Yeah, Ridley's supposed to be the second boss of this game. But I opted for taking him on as the first boss, because he's actually... like, his area's hard, but he's actually pretty easy. Got another Desagiga. I want to be careful about killing these guys, because we are going to need one to get through, although it should be one on the ceiling we're looking out for. And honestly, like, I think these have become, like, probably one of my favorites from Metroid. Just, like, the giant arms. Also the fact they just hop along the ceilings, that's pretty wacky. Come on. Oh. Alright, cleared away for you. Want to make sure we don't kill him. No! Is there another one? Oh! Come on. Okay. Now let's just do this to get in. And missile. Okay, that's gonna be a nightmare getting through, but... okay, that's like... well, see, there's the problem. Okay, I'm gonna rewind for the sake of this. Let's see. Hey, come back! That's weird, okay. Well, we can get him to respawn anyway, so that's the worst case scenario taken care of. So, let's see, what happens if I... Oh, so if you just let them thaw out, they'll go back to normal. I see. So, how am I gonna do this? Like, it's so complicated. Oh, wait, you know, I just had a revelation. What if the trick is actually just bombing the floor? Like, how am I just thinking of this? Like, it could very well be just bomb the floor. I never really thought to try that out until now, but it might be the solution. Heyo, there we go. Wow, I can't believe I didn't think to try that. But yeah, you can use Ice Beam to get up there. Alright. And we're in. That's so much easier than what I was trying to do. Nice. Okay, so this room is tricky. What you want to do is, let's see, starting at this door tile right here, we move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now that we're on this tile, we gotta jump 2 blocks. So, go! Yes! Oh, made it. Okay. Now that we did that, there's nothing really to the left, so we can fall down this hole that we would have fallen down anyways. Now that we're down here, we're going to want to head on to the right. Yeah, after collecting that E-Tank, we're doing a lot better. A little bit of energy in my life, a little bit of Desagiga on my side, a little bit of missiles in my tank. A little true attack, and you are dead. Alright, this area. Now, this is tricky. I might have to rewind a little bit to actually get this to work. But, if you want to make it through here, theoretically, okay, we're in here. So there's nothing above us. You can't blast through these walls either. So, yeah, basically, you could either make a normal jump like this, which that's pretty difficult. I only got that to work once. Or a technique which I got to work more often is... Oh, shoot. I got out of the ball. Yep. Edge. There we go. So yeah, with enough tries of that, you should be able to get through. Splendid. Oh, I believe what we have here, we've encountered multi-violas, but these are just regular violas, right? I'll keep moving along until we find our next power-up. Alright, we can see there's going to be holes in the floor. That was also the case with the missile room. But you got missiles. Yeah, that's a viola. That's definitely a viola. Yeah, I'd talk about the Desagiga a bit more, because there is something I could talk about, but it requires finding another enemy as well, which, that would be in Kraid's Well, yeah, I guess that's not much of a spoiler, because you very well could have gone there first. Yeah, Kraid's Lair. Kraid's Lair. That has a certain enemy in there that, if I could talk about it, it's basically like a devolution of the Desagiga. Of course it is, because we're in the leveled up area. So, checking the map. Alright, we're presented with two options. Alright, I'm gonna head left. By heading left, that takes us to the boss, Ridley. So yeah, Ridley's first appearance. Gotta be careful with this platforming. We got violas. Fell down. Fell down again. Alright. Gun? No. Yeah, it helps. If you're worried about doing a screw attack, it helps to just point your arm cannon upwards. That will make sure that you're just doing normal jumps. I mean, honestly, it's probably safer down there than up here. Just, like, rolling through the lava. Like, the rate at which we're losing health from the lava is probably slower than the rate we're losing it from these enemies. Go in here, and boss time. Ridley! Alright, this pattern. So this is a tight-knit pattern. Yeah, also screw attack works. And he's dead. Yeah, Ridley is a cakewalk. You could just, like, screw attack through him and everything, and we'll be fine. This door right here's a little weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Okay. I don't know, that's weird. I think in one version I got it to work with 8, but that might have been because I hit it during the battle or something, who knows. Yeah, mate, you may be thinking, oh no, what are you doing? You need those guys for platforms. It's fine, you can walk on the lava. There is some real lava mingled in here. I'll probably stumble into that in a few seconds, but... yeah, it's not too bad. And we got another energy tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we need one more. Well, there's 3 more, but I'll explain that when we get there, don't worry. So yeah, Ridley's defeated. That's our first boss down. Now, if I can... hey, nice, I pulled that off. Okay, otherwise you'd have to swim back through the lava. Alright. Yeah, man, I can't believe how dirty they did Ridley in this game. I mean, to be fair, this is his first game, so you can't technically say how dirty they did him. Oh, jeez. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Battery. Don't want to lose my progress. Whew, man. Never leave that to chance. I forgot to plug in my laptop recently, and, it was while I was recording something. It was insignificant, but still sucked I lost it nonetheless. Alright, jump out. Yeah, energy tanks, if you want to get to max health, then I definitely recommend that. Oh, I haven't even mentioned the positives of Ridley. Of, like, what we just did by taking him out. First of all, you know, first boss down. That allows us to do something special. And once we get the other boss as well, we're gonna need him too. But what's so special is that now we have 75 extra missiles in storage. Taking out the other boss will do that as well. Not a commonly shared fact. I mean, Completionists will definitely recognize that as, yes, you have to take him out, because one, you can't beat the game without him. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a skip or something you could do. But... yeah. Like, he definitely gives you 75 missiles extra storage as well. So, that guy did, like, 12 damage. Not bad. That might have been the weaker variant, though, so... Now let's just take him out with the screw attack. Yeah, I must say, I guess while we're heading downwards, that's pretty much everything. Along the bottom path this time. Yeah, while we're going downwards, I should mention Captain N. Oh boy, Captain N. Well, it's interesting. The concept, it's so intriguing of just, like, Captain N being, like, a crossover of, like, all these Nintendo games. It was, like, the crossover before Smash Bros. But the problem was... Okay, for one, I'm pretty sure I remember there being a quote from the team that was like, oh yeah, our CRT television was a little banged up, so we got some of the colors off. But, there's that. And also, like, they didn't know some of the characters' personalities, because video games wasn't an established, like, media that easily. There weren't, like, characters that people were obsessing over that much up until the Nintendo point. Because it's like, okay, who do we got? Like, Pixels, I mean, Pac-Man. There's Pac-Man. You got, like, Pong Paddle. The Pong Paddle, if you consider that as one of your favorite characters. But yeah, it's like, it's so rare. I mean, I guess Samus... Well, Pit definitely didn't catch on, I could say that. But Samus was definitely... It took a little bit for Nintendo to actually get Samus to the point now where it's like, people are so hyped about Metroid Dread. And, like, people are begging for the Prime Trilogy. I mean, they're begging for, like, all different ways to play these Metroid games. And Nintendo's just not... They're just not doing it. They've given us Super and NES Metroid, like, okay, fine. But, like, come on, you did it with Wii U, just do it again on Switch. Give us Fusion, Zero Mission. Like, it sucks, because I'm gonna have such a hard time finding a way to record Metroid 2. Fortunately, at the very least, I'm gonna have, like, the Prime games. Like, the Prime games go in between that. But, like... It's just gonna suck, because they never made 3DS easy to record. Otherwise, I'd totally do Samus Returns. But... I can't. I can't, because we don't really have an efficient way to record 3DS. Like, if I look online hard enough, I might be able to find a seller who's selling it for $100-some bucks, like the, recording software alone. But, like, Samus Returns now, it's like, people want that game. Just because, you know, actually I could just buy that on the eShop. That's not that big of a concern, I guess. But, yeah, it just sucks that we couldn't get, like, a better way to go about, like, recording 3DS games. Like, they do it in all the Nintendo Treehouse stuff. So why couldn't they just give a bite of it to the public? Let them record their own stuff. At least do it, like, natively. Like, come on, you could record videos on there. Make it so you can record gameplay snippets. Even if it's, like, 10 minutes long tops, like with the videos. Fine. Fine. I'll make 10-minute long videos of, like, Metroid Samus Returns. Maybe I could, like, splice them together once I actually export them like YouTube and stuff. But at the very least, you could have let us do it natively. Also, good lord, that E-tank is almost all burned up already. It's just sad. It's so sad that we just don't have an efficient way to record these games. Like, man. Like, at the very least, I think I'll be able to do something that'll be cost-efficient for Return of Samus. Like, I've got a way to get to that one, at least, but... yeah, as for Samus Returns, I don't think I'm going to be able to record that one. It also sucks because, like, Dragon Quest is such a cool franchise, and I'd love to do some videos on that, but, like, it sucks because I know once I get to, like, Dragon Quest, anything past 3, my only option for recording, like, 4, 5, and 6 is, like, I think they had mobile releases. Either do that, or I'm going, like, I think they released 4 on the NES, but, like, 5 and 6, we didn't get that statewide, so the only option for that's DS, I'm pretty sure. Like, DS is BS. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm fine saying swears because I'm doing a Metroid Let's Play. You know I'm gonna have to put one swear in at one point if you're, like, experienced with certain aspects of Metroid. And funnily enough, it does have something to do with 3DS. That I'm talking about. It has to do with passcodes, I'll say that much. Alright, so that's high jump area. I think I go a little bit further. And blast away. Yeah, it sucks, just not having an efficient way to play Samus Returns. Like, at the very least, Wii U's kind of become, like, the Metroid machine. It's become a lot of machines, honestly. Like, I'm surprised people are just noticing, like, its efficiency in playing some of these games. But it can play, like, so many Zelda games. It's got, like, Minish Cap. I think it's got both of the... Wait... I know it has Minish Cap. I'm not sure about the Oracle games, though. Those might be on the 3DS I'm thinking of. I mean, I'm not talking from a recording perspective. I'm just talking from, like, a preservation perspective in general. Like, bringing this stuff to the modern era. And I must say, like, they've done a good job. And pretty much, like, all of the mainline Zeldas are on Wii U. Like... even Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild's on Wii U. And Link's Awakening, that too is... well, I think Link's Awakening DX, that's on 3DS. I could definitely say that. But like, literally, like, as far as Zelda goes, not counting, like, the Warriors, like, spin-off titles, we're basically at the point where it's like, you could play any of the games on the Wii U or 3DS. Yeah, it's only going to be broken once Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. Yeah, that's just my little rant. Anyhow, I think this would be a good point to end it off. We've completed Ridley's Hideout and Norfair. So next time, we're going to be heading to the last area where there's actually any power-ups. And, oh yeah, we'll also be collecting that one missing power-up down towards the starting area in Brinstar. Yeah, see you guys then. Oh yeah, also I'll probably be showing off, like, some stuff down there in Ridley's Hideout. Yeah, it'll be fun. See you guys then.